Alright boys, welcome to BBR Season 7, Week 1. We're playing Panther. If you missed the team builder, check that out. The top right hand corner. Panther is someone who means a lot to me. So I don't know why that just happened. So I hope I have a good game here. He's actually the reason that I'm in the Wi-Fi community. I have the friends I have, all that type of stuff. So he brings Talonflame, Screamtail, Goodra, Bundle, and he brings Gholdengo over Clodsire. No, Clodsire is fantastic. That actually is something that we were extremely worried about in the prep. Gholdengo is not something I have a lot of practice against, but I think between Muck and Chi-Yu as well as Lando, we should be okay. My plan going into this is going to be lead Dragapult pretty much no matter what. Click U-turn. What is going on? All right, we're going to go ahead and lock in here. Have fun to Panther. Hopefully my Elgato does not bug out like that the whole time. I don't know why it's doing that. At least it's somewhat connected, I suppose. I know Panther's excited, man. I'm excited too. We're leading Dragapult as he leads Bundle. So we are actually going to hard switch out because I am a little bit afraid that we are going to see Scarf. Unless we see Booster Special Attack for some reason, we don't. We are going to hard out into our Alolan Muck here. It's our check to this Pokemon. If he's not Specs, we should take 3 Hydro Pumps, so we should be good on that front. He could Flip Turn as well if he is Scarf. But I do anticipate an Ice Beam if he's Scarf or just a hard switch if he is not. Obviously, if he switches out, we'll be able to see if he is Scarf or not. Alright, we're going to switch out first, so either he's not Scarf or he locked into whatever move he is clicking right here. I assume Ice Beam. Ice Beam doesn't do damage to us. He is going to switch out, so not Scarf. Very good information. He's likely Boots, not Scarf. Likely Boots. Very good, very good. He goes, Screamtail. Perfect. So we can actually just get a free knockoff here, and I think that's what we're going to do. There's no Pokemon on Panther's team that wants to take a knockoff at all. This Pokemon included, and I don't see a reason why he would stay in here. We're going to get that knockoff off. He could stay in and click Thunder Wave, I suppose. But we're going to be able to learn a little bit about this Pokemon set. If he is just max HP, he is actually just going to click Stealth Rock here. So that's fine. We'll learn a little bit about his set. In that sense, we'll learn a little bit about his set as well here with the knockoff. We might even just double knockoff. That's looking like Fizz Def. And we get the Poison Touch. Fizz Def, Poison, Poisoned. And Lefty's knocked. Cool. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to double knock. You probably just Wish here, right? I could Poison Jab. I mean, I don't think I lose any momentum if I Poison Jab. What does he go into? Nothing wants to take this, and if he goes Gholdengo, this is my check to this. I'm going to Poison Jab here. The worst that he could do here is Thunder Wave. The worst that he could do here is Thunder Wave. So I'm not too worried about that at all. I am a little bit worried, though, about Scissor's usability in this game and actually getting into use a Defog. So maybe I should have harded out into Scissor there, now that I think about it. I'm going a little bit too fast. I definitely should have harded out into Scissor, forced him out, click Defog. He's going to switch out here. The Drip Drop, Goodra. So we're going to Poison Jab and get a Poison on this. That's great for the Chi-Yu in-game. Likely get a Poison. Yeah. So he's at about 70, so we'll say he's at about 58. He's going to be poisoned, and he is going to be gooey. Fantastic. We're learning lots of information about all of Panther's Pokemon here. So he's at about 50 now, actually, like on the dot, about 50. We can protect and see what this Pokemon wants to go for, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Try to get a little bit more chip on this Pokemon. He could be Rest, I suppose. And if in that case, we're just going to knock the following turn. Yeah, he's having a lot of trouble with this Muck here. This Muck is really doing it to him. Let's see if we can learn anything about the Goodra set based on the jab damage. It looks like it's definitely not Spud Def. It's not Spud Def, or not Fizz Def. Not Fizz Def at all. Likely, I mean, we knew it on matchup. Probably Spud Def for the Chi-Yu. Now that he's under 50, does it actually switch into Chi-Yu? The answer is not very well. He could have Earthquake here. That's what I'm expecting. Could also Draco. He's going to Flamethrower, expecting the Scissor. Okay. So how much would an Earthquake do to me? And would it be worth staying in to knock off these things with Assault Vest so it's in range of Chi-Yu? I think the answer is probably yes, no matter how much damage this does. Earthquake does a little too much damage. Earthquake does a little too much damage. I think Lando here is pretty safe. I don't think Raw Ice Beam is a play that you would really make here. We go Lando, get our own rocks up. I think that looks like a good play. I mean, Ice Beam sends us packing, and I do kind of like Lando a lot for that. I like Lando a lot for the Talonflame. I think I'm just going to knock off this thing's potential item. That opens up the Chi-Yu in-game ridiculously. Like, we're kind of getting to the point where we can just lock Fire Blast. So I am going to knock off He actually does Ice Beam, so I'm glad we didn't go Lando here. That does 60 damage. And that's actually going to die. Wow. So no more Goodra. So now our Chi-Yu in-game is open. Like, there is very little stopping this Chi-Yu from wreaking havoc. And it's looking like it's just the Talonflame at this point. And on top of that, how much does Talonflame take? Talonflame takes no HP. Talonflame from a Fire Blast takes about 60% from an Overheat. Takes about 67 to 78. So the Chi-Yu in-game is what we're looking for at this point, I guess. I didn't really expect that this early, to be completely honest. I more so expected to work towards this Dragapult in-game, but, I mean, hey, we'll take what he gives, right? We'll take what he gives. It's gonna go Poe, it's gonna be URSHIFU. Obviously, cannot protect against this Pokemon. My play is just to go Slitherwing and see what kind of set he is. I mean, realistically, just URSHIFU, I can't risk this. I don't like switching into these rocks, but I don't have a positioning to get into Scizor. The only position that I could ever get back into Scizor is if Screamtail's allowed in. So maybe we'll get a little bit lucky and he will U-turn into Screamtail for some reason. And we'll be able to get that defogger off. We'll see what he goes for here. Fire Punch I think is a pretty free lock if he doesn't want to go with that. And Panther is seeming to make a couple of overplays here. So he's actually going to go for the Swords Dance. So we should be able to live this. We EV'd to live this hit. If he's adamant, this is tough. This is tough. 323. It's about a 50-50 if he's adamant. I don't think you're adamant here. And no matter what, I can revenge with Chi-Yu. +2, Sucker Punch. Doesn't kill Chi-Yu after rocks, even if he is adamant. Yeah, our best play here is to close combat. He is aggro, so he was no item then, huh? I didn't see that. He's gonna take a little bit of damage. That's fine. That's fine. If Slither was going to die to that, that's the way it is. So that means he doesn't have Fire Punch, more than likely, based on that. We go Chi-Yu. We're kind of forced to. And now we want to get rocks away immediately. So he's at 86, 84%. He has Swords Dance. Swords Dance. Acrobatics. That is fine. So I'm assuming he didn't have an item then. I guess it doesn't really show you anymore, huh? Can I click Flamethrower or do I have to click Fire Blast? That's the question at this point, and we're going to do some real damage here. We can click Flamethrower, it looks like. Yeah, we can just click Flamethrower. We don't got to do anything crazy. Even if he's Black Glasses, Jolly, it shouldn't. I don't think you'd be adamant in this matchup. He's going to withdraw. Hopefully he goes Screamtail. Kaz, is this Screamtail? If this is Screamtail, I'm really praying that we don't 2-hit KO it. Or we don't OHKO it. We shouldn't. We don't. So I'm going to go Scizor. Do you die to 2 poison? Do you have lefties? Tell me you got lefties. Oh, I mean, I could just take my KO. You died of poison, no doubt. So I can go Scizor, but I think you click Thunder Wave here to cover a choke of switching out. I really need to get rid of these rocks. When do I get rid of these rocks otherwise? On Bundle? I guess. On Goldango. Those are the 2 options. I do think I just take my KO here. I do think I just take my KO. Weigh my options up and down. He goes Talonflame after this. I go Zaba. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just going to take our KO here. That goes Screamtail. If I was a little more confident that he would have lived the poison, I would have went hard into Scizor. But I don't think getting a poison on Scizor for no reason is worth it. We also have to be very careful never to let URSHIFU set up again. And now that we know he's not banded, Muck's not going to let him do that. He does go directly into the Talonflame. We obviously go into Lando here. Gonna get the -1. He could be Swords Dance. I do think Swords Dance makes a lot of sense this build, this matchup, so we'll see. I should have first impression the URSHIFU, I guess. Gonna get -1 on this Pokemon. If he's not Covert Cloak, he's not. And he's just gonna U-turn. So he's gonna go Bundle. And he might be able to put us in a little bit of a Vortex here, unfortunately. Okay, so I just go Bundle here. I can't tell. I didn't look at the rock damage, so I can't tell how much what we're expecting from that Talon there. I go Muck here. Unfortunately, I could go Scizor. I could go Scizor. Couldn't I? I could. He specs and he clicks Hydro. He kills us though. I go Muck just in case he specs, because we don't know if he specs or not yet. We don't know if he specs or not yet. Dragon Ball still hasn't really gotten to get in to really do what I want it to do yet. He's gonna flip turn. He is fucking gonna flip turn. Ah! We're in the vortex, unfortunately. What does he go here, though? If he goes URSHIFU, I'm getting my damage. Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to play a game where we're just gonna play a sack game to bundle because I know we can eventually win it with Chiyu. And Chiyu can also live a not. Yeah, we're gonna take damage on this for sure. Now that we know that you're not boosting item, let me see. Makalola. Yeah, close combat shouldn't kill me from this range. We're gonna go for the poison jab poison here. We could also go for pain split. That's not really important. We're gonna go for poison jab poison. I could have knocked off, I guess. Gonna try to put him in range of Scizor. Be about 30%. We really need this poison. Could also just attack us. We kind of hope that he attacks us here. Maybe I pain split it on him attacking. Maybe that was a better play. Panicking a little bit because of this URSHIFU. Because if it gets to +2, it actually does kill our Chiyu with Sucker, and we don't have a way to not get Sucker Punched with our Dragon Bolt. So Swords Dance Acro, close combat. Oh, man, damn. That sucks a lot. Because that did not kill me ever otherwise. Unless he was black belt, I guess. He could be black belt. I mean, Adamant had a very small role to kill me. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That sucks. That sucks a lot. I don't want to go Chiyu because I don't want to get any more rock damage on it if I don't have to. Can Dragon Bolt kill this thing from this range with Dragon Darts? It can't. So I have to go Chiyu, unfortunately, to pressure him out. The good thing about Chiyu, though, is... it lacks switch-ins. I got a Fire Blast. Yeah, I gotta go Chiyu. I guess I go Chiyu, man. That is really unfortunate. Chiyu can still win this game if I don't get URSHIFU. Let URSHIFU get set up. Because +2 Sucker Punch would kill me if he gets to +2 at this point. So I guess now it doesn't really matter if I remove rocks. I'm just gonna Fire Blast. 2 Fire Blast kills anything on this team. So it's just a matter of what he thinks the least valuable is. It should be Goldingo. Should be Goldingo. I don't think you give me anything else. I don't know what this is. Talonflame. We'll take the damage. Oh, we'll for sure take the damage. Is he Scarf based on how he sent this in? No shot. No shot, right? Do I have to scout for that? Surely not. Surely you don't bring it into Rock or Lando Tinkaton. I'm clicking Fire Blast. I'm going to try to claim my KO. This mod's very annoying. If I let him U-turn, he goes back into Bundle. I'm clicking Fire Blast. Surely you're not Scarf in this matchup. I mean, I think that's my only play. Like, I think I have to play for him to not be Scarf, because I think if he is Scarf, we go Lando, he U-turns, he goes Bundle, we sack him on, and at that point, we're down 4-3. I don't think we can win the sack game. This point, it's just a sack game. Bundle dies, right? Yeah, this goes down. Okay. This goes down. We know Bundle's not Scarf. Bundle goes down. Goldingo? Goldingo goes down if not Akka, but Akka would be a very weird bring into a Pokemon who you're weak to its dual stabs when it's my only fire. Like, good fire coverage. The Dragon Ball, Shadow Ball, yeah. Akka wouldn't make sense. So I do think that we Fire Blast. I think we might be able to clean with Fire Blast, to be completely honest. See if Chiyu Sucker Punch crit can kill me, maybe? Yeah, it looks like that's what he has to play for. He goes for Mr. Penguin. Surely this does die. Can I win this game without Chiyu? No. Definitely not, right? Well, if he's not Fire Punch on URSHIFU, then maybe, actually. Maybe. I do think I go for the Fire Blast here. We're gonna land. Hopefully he's not Sash. Surely not Sash. Not Sash. Do we win the game? I mean, we gotta land 2 more. He goes Goldingo first. Hope I misses. Clicks Thunder Wave. Yeah. I mean, we lock it again. He could also just try to get damage, put me in range of Sucker. It's also a good play. If he's Adamant, pretty much any damage would put me in range of Sucker. If he's not, I guess it depends on what move he clicks. What does that Make It Rain do these days? We're gonna land another one. Awesome. We're gonna down goes Goldingo. Panther played pretty well to get his rocks up early. It really put me in a bad position. That crit on Muck, if I miss this Fire Blast, that crit on Muck really sucks because I think that puts me in a position to lose the game. Pretty much no matter what. I pretty much have to land this Fire Blast. Surely, right? Shout out to you. That's my homie. I've never said Chiyu sucks in my entire life. I can't speak. Good game to Panther. I think he did position pretty well early, and Chiyu just had a really good matchup this week. There's not a whole lot he could have done. I think the only big thing was not give up Gudra early, but other than that, he didn't really have a whole lot for Chiyu. So Chiyu definitely ran house here. So good game to Panther. I think we played all right. I think we should have definitely prioritized rocks. I should have went Scizor hard on the Scream Tail instead of staying in with Muck. But overall, happy with my build, happy with my play. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys with BBR Week 2 next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. And for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.